Uh, Personally, I'm what one might say a converted nuclear physicist. Until '86, I was working in low energy nuclear physics, and then opened the possibility to come with my group to work on the Na-35 collaboration. So that actually I was, since then, since the first run with heavy ions, I was at CERN and working in this field, which for me was completely new and very interesting, because the idea was that we will open new perspectives in the understanding of nature. So first in Na-35, then in Na-44, and of course in the beginning of the 90s, they started the idea of having a heavy ion experiment at CERN at the LHC, and of course this was very exciting to be part of such a big enterprise, and well, I think at that time many people did not believe that that this will work finally. But I'm always an optimist, and I said, okay, it's interesting, and even if it doesn't work, I will learn something new and have new ideas. So this is how I decided to be among the first group of people that was working on Alice. Yeah, actually, well, in my life I tried all the time to get two pillars in my professional life. One is detector builder, and in that sense I was working on the development of cesium-iodide photocathodes with Francois Pius, and in what finally became the high momentum particle identification detector of ALICE. And on the other side, of course, always a pronounced interest in the definition of the physics goal, okay? So both the definition of the physics goal and the means of reaching that physics goal were the things that were kind of propulsing me in my life. And so perhaps for that it was natural that at one point the collaboration gives me the opportunity to be actually the first physics coordinator. We are now at the third one. And I was, I think, at a rather critical moment when we were editing the reports, the physics performance reports, the so-called PPRs, which in 2 volumes englobe everything about the detector and about the physics. Okay, so this was a very interesting period where one had to collaborate with theorists, with different groups that were simulating some effects. Sometimes it was a little bit frustrating because you had nothing else but simulation. But of course, I think that this physics performance reports are a kind of fundamental feature of ALICE and still referenced. Well, personally, I think it is very attractive, okay? Because to a certain sense, the Higgs boson was actually discovered by Mr. Higgs and other theoretical physicists and was confirmed. And this is a big thing, it was confirmed by the LHC. But fortunately or unfortunately, in our field we do not have such strong previsions, okay? So the field is, I dare say, experimentally driven, okay? We measure, we analyze, and we get something that is not predicted by the theory, and then we go back to the theorists and they are looking at that and trying to explain, okay? And so it is not even what is usually said that what Telegdi said once, that the theorists are reading the Bible and but the experimentalists are turning the pages, okay? But it is not even that, because the Bible is not there, and the data are provided by experimentalists, and again, with my optimism, I believe that at one point we will really understand the whole puzzle that for the time being is not yet fully put together, but I'm very confident that in a couple of years we will get the puzzle and we will get some very interesting result and information about what we call the quark-gluon plasma. Okay? When you have a kind of organization where you have 1,000 people and many young people, we have more than 300 or probably more PhD students, then this is of course a very big responsibility, and it has always been in the mind of the people who were leading the experiment to take into account this fact that we are searching for something, but of course we have also a responsibility for the young people, right? And I would say that in this 20 years we have been lucky in our choice of spokespersons, okay? Because from the spokesperson, from his human qualities, of course the scientific qualities are important, but with 1,000 people, the human qualities are very important, and so I hope that the collaboration will continue and be able to choose leaders that will drive us to the final discovery.